Our goal was to collect baseline information about what Americans know about Social Security and what help they want from the Social Security Administration. There's two basic reasons for that. Number one, we're making an effort to educate them. How are we doing? One way to find out is to measure where we are now, and hopefully there'll be increases in knowledge. Secondly, where should we focus on? And if there's areas of low knowledgeability, let's focus on that. And additionally, if there's things where we're not succeeding as we seek to educate people, a follow-up survey will help us know that. So benchmark is important. This benchmark study was a survey of 2,000 people done by telephone, more on that later, using random digit dial in March. People ages 25 to 65 who believe they are or will be eligible for Social Security benefits. We weighted the data to make it representative, and it found out representative of the people who are eligible. It matched the Social Security Administration figures. RAND also did a survey using many of the same questions with their online American Life panel, so we could use that also, and the benefits of an online panel for further follow-up work. How knowledgeable do people feel they are? You can look at this data in a couple of ways. There's 24%, 1 out of 4, who feels not too knowledgeable or not at all knowledgeable about Social Security, about the way the system works, and that's too bad. On the other extent, there's a lot of people who really feel somewhat knowledgeable who probably aren't. And to some extent, that's an impediment also. But this is the assessment that people make themselves of their knowledgeability of how the system works. And relatedly, and I'll get back to this, we ask people to grade themselves on how well prepared they are for retirement. Usually people overclaim. Most people think they're above average. They say they're doing better than they really are. But even with this, 38% give themselves a D or an F. In financial preparation for retirement, 10% give themselves an A. Only a third give themselves an A or a B. People are not preparing well and know it. And I'll get back to this in a second because Social Security has a role, or they would like Social Security to have a role in helping them on this. We asked about knowledgeability, and there are substantial proportions of people who do not feel even somewhat knowledgeable about specific aspects of Social Security. The 82% feel at least somewhat knowledgeable about eligibility, the eligibility age for full retirement benefits. That's pretty good. How benefits change based on the age you choose to claim at 74. How much your monthly retirement benefits will be at 71%. And that's a testament to some extent to the statements. And then it goes lower. How working after you claim could affect the benefit received. 1 in 3 do not feel knowledgeable about that. And here we are. How much your spouse's monthly benefit will be is lower. How your spouse's decision about when to claim may affect your benefit. How your decision about when to claim can affect your spousal benefit. Most women wind up non-married. 3/4 of non-married women over 65 get 75% of their income from Social Security benefits. It's extremely important. And the spousal benefits are important. It's a particular area where people don't feel knowledgeable, and I'll say later, they are not. We gave them a 7-question quiz. And I'd like to spend some of my time on the quiz. 6 true-false questions, 1 question where they had 4 choices. So form is important. And here, where we gave them 4 choices, which of the following best describes how workers' Social Security benefits are calculated? The choices were, they are based on people's income tax bracket when they claim benefits, their tax bracket. They are based on how long the person worked and his or her pay during the last 5 years. They are based on the average of a person's highest 35 years of earning. Good thing about that is it's the correct answer. And they are based on Social Security taxes paid and the interest on those taxes. And 1 in 4 got it right. And the rest, half, 54% got it wrong, and 24% conceded they do not know. In some ways, that was the toughest question. And let's interpret the others, realizing you can guess and 50% will be right. If retirees have income above a certain level from work or investments while receiving Social Security benefits, their monthly benefit will be taxed. 43% didn't get that right. After retirement, Social Security benefits are adjusted for inflation. 43% did not get that back, and that's important. No matter how old people are when claiming benefits, their monthly Social Security benefit check is always the same. 1 in 3 didn't get it right. So really substantial work to be done. Better on these, if people are not eligible for Social Security benefits because they did not work for pay, they can still receive benefits if their spouse qualifies for Social Security benefits. So people know that. But still, 26% got it wrong. People have to claim Social Security benefits as soon as they stop working completely. 25% don't know that they don't know that you don't have to claim benefits as soon as you stop working. That's an important problem. It's true that when most people who pay Social Security taxes can get Social Security disability benefits if they become disabled and are unable to work, and 88% know that. We don't have to worry about that. That's the one area I think is good enough. And the rest, I think, I argue, it's not good enough. Overall, 4% got all 7 questions right. 18% got 6 of 7 questions right. 28% got 5 out of 7 right. And the rest got at least 3 wrong. So, it's an important, obviously, foundation of retirement security, and knowledge is not where we want it to be. Now, I'd expected knowledge to increase with age. It becomes more salient as you age, and that's the pattern I think we all would think. How about knowing how benefits are calculated? And we see there's not a clear pattern. There's a little bit of movement up. We looked at this by income group, another factor, but not really that much. It's really uniform across the age, pretty uniform across the age and income segments, with a little bit of higher knowledge at 55 to 65. And the interesting thing about this is there are different patterns for different questions. On understanding the Social Security benefits rise, the benefits rise with age of claiming. We see that that the higher your income, the more you know, but it doesn't rise substantially with age. I guess the factor to consider is some people, as they age, get into a higher income bracket, so there's probably some age effect, which we can't take, but we can assume it, but not that much. It's muted. But overall, substantial income differences and not substantial age differences within income groups. And then the understanding that Social Security benefits are adjusted for inflation increases with age, as we expect, but not in the low income groups, where it's probably most salient, where Social Security benefits are the most important. So 53% of people earning less than $35,000 or 25 to 34 answer correctly, and 55% of people ages 55 to 66. Now, of course, there's some movement in the population of people who are young and low income is different than the population higher and old income, but still, so conceding that, the lower income groups don't have the knowledge. 55% of them answer, who are 55% of people ages 55 to 65 under 35,000 income answer that question correctly. Now, a couple of related factors. We asked people the percent chance that they will receive the level of Social Security retirement benefits that people of their age and earnings history are supposed to get under current law, that they'll get what they're supposed to now. What's the percent chance? And 27% say the chances are at least 75%. And 31%, that's 13 and 18%, think the chances are less than 50%. So this is, significant amount of concern about solvency of the system and about getting back what they're supposed to get back. To some extent, this is a sense that the system will fail them to some degree. Yet, when we ask them how much they trust different organizations, Social Security Administration stands out head and shoulders above the others. Trust very much. 32% for the Social Security Administration, 16% for financial advisors, 10% and this is to provide you, I should say, trust you to provide useful information about preparing for retirement. Information on this topic. 10% for nonprofits, 8% for banks and investment companies, Thank you. And imperceptible for the media, which is the main source of information. 79% trust the Social Security Administration, despite the fact they don't think they can get the benefits. It's really extraordinary value in this organization. And I think it's important because is it important for the Social Security Administration to educate Americans about how the system works? 89% say yes. It's important. But also, how to prepare financially for retirement, it's almost the same number. So there's they trust this organization and they want it to do more. And what could they do? It would be extremely valuable for the Social Security Administration to make available estimates of how much people receive if they claim at different ages, which is being done. Information to help them figure out the best age for you to claim Social Security benefits. 46% say that would be extremely valuable, 37% very valuable. Information about the health of the Social Security system, which is done to a one sentence extent, I think, but there's interest in that. Information on survivor benefits, 41% extremely valuable, 39% very valuable. And then finally, calculators and worksheets to show how much people should have saved for a financially secure retirement, extremely valuable at 39%. Calculators 2 down and worksheets to help people decide how much they can spend once they retire is at 29%, because we're talking about people who are working. This is how much they should save is now, and how much they should spend later is later. And the lowest is a list of reputable organizations that can help you learn more about saving and investing. So key takeaways, there's information gaps, knowledgeability gaps, some significant about spousal benefits. Social Security Administration is trusted and people want more information from them. The patterns of age are not what we expect, and I'm going to yield back. I was so intent on finishing on time that I will conclude at this point and await any questions you may have later after the other presentations. Thank you.